Hello, dear friends. This article is the result of a personal experience that I will explain later. Opinion piece. Divine calm. Zero worry. Major change. Trust the plan. Maximum tranquility. If you love someone, set him free. It's not the end, but the beginning. Let's start. Divine calm is a concept that refers to a state of peace and profound serenity that comes from a spiritual source. This idea is present in many traditions and is associated with the grace of a superior force such as the soul, the supreme being, or the universe. Divine calm implies a sense of confidence and security, even in the midst of difficult or challenging situations. It is an inner peace that transcends external circumstances and provides a sense of balance and harmony in the life of a human being. The experience is real and objective for the human being who lives it, regardless of his or her beliefs. It is a significant and transcendent experience, and it is valid and worthy of respect. Divine calm is experienced through prayer, meditation, connection to the sacred, or faith in a higher guide. It is a state in which one feels supported by a transcendent force, which allows one to face difficulties with an attitude of acceptance and trust. The magnificence of the human being cannot be put into words, because we have the divine attributes within us. This magnificence can be realized through the heart center. Allow the light of your heart to emerge and dissolve the old obsolete beliefs, so that you feel useless to further distance from the creative source, whose essence is light and love. It is time to listen to the whispers of the soul. This is the moment of your awakening. Astral travel. On Saturday, I dreamed of Zafiel in the astral world. He went looking for me at my old family home, which no longer exists on a material level. She rang the doorbell. I opened the door for him and he invited me, he invited me for a walk in the evening. He was perfectly healthy and very relaxed, and he was laughing at my surprise. We went out for a walk at night, and he told me in a soft voice not to worry about anything, that nothing should be taken seriously because everything is a joke, and I worry too much about everything. We had a long talk, and I was surprised at how good it was. It was very real. Thinking of him fondly, the astral journey occurred spontaneously. I do not have the ability of Harlequin or Robert Martinez to travel in the astral at will. My trips occur spontaneously when I think fondly of a person. It is not the guide of the intellect, but of the feeling. Ramana Maharshi said that one should not worry about the problems of the world, but put them in the hands of God. Whoever travels on a train and continues with his load on his head is crazy. The best way to serve the world is the liberation of the ego. If you are eager to help the world and you think you can't do it by getting rid of the ego, turn all the world's problems into God's hands, along with your own. The bliss of the Absolute is the bliss of nature itself. Jesus said, "Come to me, those who are weary, carrying heavy loads, and I will give them rest. Let me carry your load on my shoulders. Cast your burden on the Lord, and he will sustain you. Leave your sorrows in the hands of God, and he will keep you firm. Give your burdens to the Lord, and He will take care of you. He will not allow the righteous to stumble and fall. Prayer is the means to deliver our burdens to the Lord. If these teachings were spread throughout the world, there would be no conflicts. Worry. Worry doesn't take away tomorrow's problems. It takes away today's strength. It is a waste of time, and that doesn't make you change anything, and all it does is steal your energy. Worrying is stupid. It's like walking with an open umbrella waiting to rain. Anxiety and worry are the shadows that stalk the light of our lives. Even if your mind is confused, your heart always knows the answer. Worry and anxiety reflect our head's distrust of God's goodness and sovereignty. Worry is a spiritual issue and must be fought with faith. The famous Uruguayan writer Mario Benedetti had the ability to transform his worries into poems. I met him personally, and I was impressed by his wisdom. His prolific literary production of more than 80 books includes short stories, novels, poetry, essays, songs, theater, and film criticism. Don't be afraid of the news you hear in your media, whether it's television or alternative news, says Kehrach. You are preparing to enter a new higher frequency reality, and nothing will stop the shift to the fifth dimension. We are in the last days of this matrix reality. However, it is not the end, but only a new beginning. Definition. Worry produces restlessness, fear, anguish, or the same. We worry too much about everything when there are no real problems. The problem is created by the mind when it begins to imagine dangers that do not exist. On the other hand, the little animals live in the present tense and do not worry about anything except in a moment of real danger. Worry means to unsettle, reveal, disturb, excite, obsess, mortify, afflict, or distress. Worry refers to a mental or emotional state in which a person feels uneasy, anxious, or about a specific situation or problem. It is a common response to uncertainties or difficulties that may arise in daily life, such as health, work, relationships, or financial problems, among others. The opposite of worry is tranquility or calm. The antonym of concern would be carefree, calm, safety, security, reverie, and imagination. While worry implies feeling anxious or uneasy about a situation or problem, tranquility refers to the feeling of being free from worry, at peace, and without mental disturbances for any reason. Reset News. Kim Gogen believes that the system will collapse on or before August 15th. Putin bans 5G in Russia and destroys the towers, according to Michael Baxter. According to Randra, the White Hats have been a disappointment so far, because we still don't have much progress on a public level. However, there may be valid reasons for their public slowness. But if these White Hats never get out of this, we will never get VR, or RV, unless we take matters into our own hands and make it happen. Solar storm alert. 2 waves of solar mass could give oblique blows to the Earth's magnetic field on Tuesday, August 8th. Both left the Sun on August 5th. The blow could cause moderate geomagnetic storm with the possibility of escalating to strong. Digital economy. According to Goldilocks, the price of gold will remain stable during the crisis or will rise in value to balance the books. This shows that the price of gold is what revalues everything in times of banking crisis. Everything is being tokenized. Gold and other assets are backed by tokens. That's why we've spent the last year and a half talking about the new monetary system from the ground up as it goes digital. The new gold-backed digital economy is the bridge to bring real value to an inflated pool of global assets. The new system is known as the digital asset-based trading system. All roads lead to gold, and gold will set us free. Iraq. The Iraqi parliament received the new budget with the new rate of the dinar and plan to apply it this week. The Iraqi dinar would appreciate 1-to-1 basis against the dollar, and that begin trading on Forex on Wednesday, August 9th. Excuse me. According to Beat Patriot, the Iraqis have decided not to publish the new rate in the Gazette this Saturday. Add that there is a defined and final background wall that was established by all participating countries. This slight delay will help some countries that were not ready for RV. Therefore, it will give them time to complete their effort so that they too are part of this RV. The good news is that due to the slight delay, this will allow other countries, including Iraq, Vietnam, and all participating countries, to increase the value of their currency before moving forward. Bearded Patriot states that this will be completed before the end of August. In his opinion, this could happen in a couple of weeks. He adds that the great figure will leave the stage the day after the revaluation of the dinar on Friday, August 10th. Banks have had until Sunday, August 6th to get in sync with the new Iraqi dinar rate. The Bank of America is closing branches, and the world's largest bank, the United Bank of Switzerland American Group, is undergoing radical changes to restructure, according to Reuters. BRICS Alliance. Last Friday, the BRICS countries set up the back wall for RV on Saturday, August 12th, according to Bearded Patriot. The BRICS Alliance will discuss the use of local currencies for cross-border transactions at the new summit in August. Every year, the leaders of the member countries hold a BRICS summit to discuss issues of mutual interest and coordinate policies. Although the BRICS Alliance has experienced progress in its cooperation, it has also faced challenges due to political, economic and cultural differences. Saudi Arabia hopes to join the BRICS Bank at the August summit. 13 countries officially request to join the BRICS Alliance: Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, Venezuela, Argentina, Indonesia, Ethiopia, Bahrain, Mexico, Nigeria, Algeria, Egypt, and Iran. Another 22 countries have expressed interest in joining the bloc, but have not yet formally applied. They come from Asia, Africa, South America, and Eastern Europe. They have also established cooperation mechanisms in various areas, such as the new development bank, also known as the BRICS Bank, which was created to finance infrastructure projects in member countries and other emerging economies. The 5 BRICS member countries represent a significant percentage of the world's population and a substantial part of the global gross domestic product. They seek to encourage trade between them, increase cooperation in areas such as technology, energy and finance, and advocate for greater participation in international decision-making. Present news. Canada will suspend its financial support to the government of Niger. Paris urges Niger's rebels to take the threat of military intervention seriously. The fight between Musk and Zuckerberg will be broadcast live on the social network X, Americas. A magnitude 5.8 earthquake shakes northern Argentina. Honduras reiterates interest in joining the BRICS Bank. Bolivian Foreign Minister advocates the primacy of multilateralism with the BRICS. Bolivia receives proposals to purchase lithium carbonate from Europe and Asia. Africa, a hidden lithium reserve that seeks to become a player on a global scale. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.